Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Netta, aka Netta Ave Maria. In today's video, we will be going over, I will be trying the Fenty Beauty concealer and setting powders. I was so excited when Fenty Beauty announced that they were launching concealers and setting powders, and then on top of that, they added 10 more shades to the foundation line, and I'm just like, wow, like that was really awesome. I love Fenty Beauty. I use my Kilowatt highlighter palette all the time, and so I was just very excited. I ran out, got the concealer, and I got the 2 setting powders as soon as Sephora announced that they were in store. Like, I was on it. Now, one thing I would say about this product launch is that it is genius, right? It's genius. Like, the shade that you are in the foundation is the exact shade that you are in the concealer. And that makes sense, right? And when they announced that that was how the concealers and the foundation matched up, I was like, that's genius, because it just makes sense, right? Like, I don't have to think about what shade to get in the concealer. If I know my foundation number, then I know my concealer number. Now, the thing I'll say is that, so in the foundation, so this is the concealer here, and you do get you get 8 milliliters of concealer, which for me is a decent amount. I don't use an awful lot of concealer anyway, so this will last me a good while. And this is my foundation. So these are kind of about my summer shades, I would say. For my winter skin, for my winter shade, I think I'm like a hair lighter than this, but this still looks absolutely beautiful on me. I just can't layer it, all right? If I do one pump and put it on, then it's perfect. If I go up to 2 pumps, then it does look too dark, and then you can tell that it's my summer shade. So I am going to run back out when I get a chance, right? Because she's a beauty blogger on a budget. But when I get a chance, I'm going to run out and get a shade lighter in this. Now, I have tried these already, and I've been playing with them and creating looks. But what I'll say is, it is a perfect match, right? This concealer looks great on me for under eye and everything. However, I am a bit extra, and I do like my concealers to, like my under eye area to be more bright. This is perfect. It's perfect if you want that natural flow to your skin, and, you know, having a super bright under eye doesn't matter to you. In my case, it does. But it's workable for every day, right? I go to work, I come home, this works for me. But for times where I do care and I want my under eye area and, you know, the areas that I put concealer to be brighter, then I would go up a shade. So, wonderful products. I'm very pleased with them. So I'm going to just be wearing them and creating a look with that. However, before we get started with the video, I am going to need you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you are one of my returning subscribers, I want to welcome you back. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome to you. I've got lots of great content, plenty of videos for you to watch. So if you need something to do with your Saturday today, and it's nothing on Netflix, then sit back, relax, and you can enjoy the Netta show, okay? But without further ado, now that you have subscribed, right? Okay, and then don't forget to hit the bell so that you can get all the notifications every time I upload a video. Now that you've done all that, we can begin. So for primer, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer. I guess you could say this is pretty much like a full Fenty Beauty face, right? And one thing I was saying, I put on the Instagram, I commented, and I was like, big sis RiRi, like, all you need to do now is drop some contour kits, some bronzers, like come out with some lashes for us, and we good. I'm there for it. That's all you need, sis. You guys, I really do like this primer. Typically, I use primers from Too Faced, my Too Faced Hangover RX primer, or my Too Faced Peach mattifying primer. But this primer is really great, and I figured since it's Fenty Beauty products, I'll keep it in the family and use the Fenty Beauty primer. This primer is really good. I love it. So now that my face is primed, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the foundation. And this is, of course, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. And once again, I am in the shade 390. Alright, and I'm just using my Sephora Pro 66 Press Full Coverage Foundation brush to press that all in. Guys, and if you have been wondering about where Netta has been, like, I have been so busy with my business, getting it up and going. I just got my Facebook page up, both personal and business, because I wasn't on Facebook for a long time. And if I'm being honest, I had no intentions of ever returning to Facebook. But since I can really use that as a base for my business, and I was like, okay, I guess I need to come back to Facebook. But only for business purposes and for my blog, for my beauty blog. So I felt it was important to start branching out to get Facebook back. But yes, that's where I've been, guys. Business is blooming. You guys know the deal. Valentine's Day is coming up. People want to be beat for Valentine's Day. So I'm excited about it all. I'm excited. Alright, and now I have that all blended in. I'm coming over to my concealer, which is also the shade 390. And I'm just going to put that on like that. Okay, so as you can see, like, it works, right? It's like a shade lighter than the foundation, but it's not as bright as I would like it. And for me, I have those golden undertones, so this works, but not the way I would want it brighter. I like my golden undertones to really pop and stand out. But I'm going to go ahead and just blend this out. You guys, I absolutely love this brush. It just makes doing my makeup so fast. Let's press. And I just press, and that's it. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set that with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Alright, and so now I'm going to set the concealer with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder. And for that, I am in the shade Honey. And this is the brightening setting powder for shade ranges 300 to 390, I believe. And so I'm just going to set it with that. Now the setting powder is perfect. It doesn't matter which concealer shade I'm using, since the setting powder covers the entire shade range, which I thought was genius as well. So I'm just taking my sponge, dipping it into that, and then pressing the excess off. And I'm just going to put that under my eye to set and press it in really good. And I'll put a little up top. And then pick up the excess that's on my hand. And do that because this stuff is not cheap, okay? And I'm not wasting any of it, okay? We are saving money and having financial well-being and conserving in 2019, okay? Alright guys, and this packaging is just so cute. Like, if you guys know me, I am the biggest sucker for packaging and scents, which none of her foundation or products have a scent, which is okay, right? Having a scent isn't a must. It's just that I'm a sucker for scents, and things are really cute. It's so pretty. I just love it. Alright, and then to go over that, I'm just coming to my Milani translucent setting powder to catch any fallout from the eyeshadow palette, which the eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using is the Morrocan Spice eyeshadow palette because it's cold here. You guys, it's cold here in Colorado and I miss the sun. We had a snowstorm the other day, which, you know, work was shut down, and I'm just like, I'm over snow. I'm over snow. I want winter back. So I figure if I do looks like island vibes and summer looks, maybe it will encourage warm weather, right? Like, maybe somehow. What am I doing? I already did this. Ugh, I just need it under the eye. No worries, no problem. I'll just sweep it off. It's translucent, so it doesn't really matter, but alright. Okay, so this is the Fenty Beauty Morrocan Spice eyeshadow palette. It is so pretty. I love this palette. And I think for today, like, guys, it's Saturday. I'm taking the kids out to see a movie. We're going to see The Kid Who Would Become King. The like Prince Arthur Camelot movie. We're gonna see that, and I'm not gonna be in the theater with my kids, you know, looking extra. So I'll have a relaxed vibe today. So the shades I'm gonna use are, oh, they're on the back here. So I'm gonna use some dark shades. I'm just gonna use 2 shades. How about that? I'm just gonna use 2 shades. For a transition shade, you know, I'm feeling this here, this like brown, light brown neutral shade, and that is Shisha Smoke. Yep, Shisha Smoke. So I'm going to use that as my transition shade, and then right on top of that, I think I'm going to put, what's left from that? Shisha Smoke. Hold on, let me get it together. Give me a second. Okay, my bad. It's not Trisha Smokes. The shades are back here. Okay, so it's Come and Get It as my transition color. And then on top of that, I'm going to put Desert Bake. Okay, got it together. So I'm just going to take my Morphe M330 brush and dip into that and put it all over. Okay, so I got that all over both lids. I'm just going to go in with the points, the very point, and just put it on the under eye, my lower lash line. You guys, I love this brush. If you want to know what brushes are like staple in my makeup routine, Sephora brushes, great, love them. The Pro brushes, Morphe brushes, okay, and then Sigma. So those are the brushes that I keep. Morphe, Sigma, and Sephora Pro brushes. And then, of course, I have beauty blenders galore, okay? So I'm just going to put that on the lower lash line. I mean, I just feel like I can do my whole look with this one brush. Just bringing it all together. Okay, I'm just going to wipe that off on the paper towel I have here. And now I'm going to go into that shade Desert Baked, and I'm just going to put it here, like grace it right over it like a topper. So pick up some of that and just spread it over. And if you guys aren't familiar with this palette, it does have quite a little bit of fallout, but once again, it's okay. That's why you just put down your translucent setting powder to catch all of that. Ooh, I like this, guys. This is so pretty. I feel warm already. I feel so warm and toasty. Alright, switching over to my Morphe M431 brush. For inner corner highlight, I'm going to take the next shade up from there, which is Casablanca. And I'm going to put that in the inner corners of my eyes, because inner corner highlight is a must. If anyone tell you you don't always have to have inner corner highlight, rebuke them. Rebuke them, okay? The power of Christ compel you to get up out my face. All right, I command thee, Satan, in the name of the Lord, to pick up your weapons and flee. Okay, inner corner highlight is always a must. Okay. Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's it for the eyeshadow palette. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dust all this extra setting powder off. Let's see this. And sweep it away. Bye. Right, and then for eyeliner, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Flyliner to just line my eyes. I'm not going to do an exaggerant wing. It's just going to be a little bit. See, that's it. That's it. Alright, and now to set the rest of the face, I'm coming to my Fenty Beauty setting powder, and this one is honey. I don't want honey. Hazelnut. Hazelnut to set the rest of the face. Alright, and I already got quite a bit in the top here, so I'm just going to take my powder brush and dip into that and just set my face. Just gonna set my face. And I'm not doing any contour. It's not necessary. And this is very, very translucent. It is truly translucent powder, so I can put it everywhere. I love this. This powder is great. Now, of course, all the products are mattifying. So if you want a hydrated look, instead of a matte look, all you have to do is add like 2, maybe 3 drops of an oil. For me, when I want to take my foundation from matte to hydrated, I add like 3 drops of the Josie Martin argan oil to it. And that does the trick right there. Just remember my nose, because my nose gets so shiny. Okay, and I'm just cleaning up my space a little bit. I need to put some stuff away so I don't get confused no more. So let me put some of these products away. Have my coffee there, right? And then to set, I'm just coming back to my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. All right. And for mascara, I am coming to my Too Faced Better Than Sex. I don't want to call everything that's Too Faced born this way. I don't know, but it's better than sex, apparently. Alright. You guys already know this is my favorite mascara. This and the NARS. The NARS Climax Mascara. Pretty banging too. Okay. And then for lip conditioner, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Diamond Milk Gloss Balm to give my lips some conditioning. Okay, and then for the lipstick, keeping it neutral, keeping it, you know, natural, I'm using my Mattemoiselle lipstick, Fenty Beauty Mattemoiselle lipstick, and this is the shade Shawty. Hey Shawty, hey Shawty. What was it? Hey Shawty. I don't know, y'all. Alright. Maybe I should do my highlighter first. And for highlighter, I am coming to my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Foil Highlighter Palette. And I'm going to use my Sephora Pro Fan Brush. This is number 92. And I'm going to use Cotton Ice. Yes, Cotton Ice. This shade here for like a all over warm, you know, just natural glow. Woo! Fan that out, pop it there, down the bridge of the nose. Nothing too dramatic, right? Just a natural warm glow. That's it. Sometimes less is more, as I continue to add on the highlight. Alright, and that's it for the look, really, y'all. So now I'm just going to let my hair down, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Do I recommend the Fenty Beauty concealers and setting powders? Yes, hell yes. I recommend everything that is Fenty Beauty, because first, who doesn't love Rihanna? Like, she's big sis. And then secondly, the brand is so inclusive. They're so diverse, and the products work. Fenty Beauty delivers every time. So yes, 100% yes, I do recommend the setting powders and the concealers and just everything Fenty Beauty. And last thoughts of today, I did not get a relaxer. I did not get a relaxer, guys. I just got my hair straightened because I wanted to see the length of it. and it was pretty long, but it was so uneven. I had some strands that were like super long, and then I had other strands that were like shorter. So I wanted to get a blunt cut, which is what I did, so that my hair could continue to grow healthy. I had split ends, they're really messy. So I wanted to get a blunt cut so my hair could grow healthy and so that it can grow all one length evenly. So if you were looking like, did Netta relax her hair? No, no, never. Why would I relax it when all I can do is straighten it, and then when I want my curls back, wash it out and get my curls back, right? Right. Okay. So that's it for today's video. Once again, if you have nothing to do, please go ahead and feel free to watch the next video. And then don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, guys and dolls, bye!